But guys, let's go ahead and move on to the first topic of the day. You see the background. You see, excuse me, you see the banner at the bottom of the screen. This is coming from the Hollywood Reporter, something that I'm really looking forward to because of the writers we have now, and also the titular character who is going to be Mr. Jamie Foxx. Hollywood Reporter topic number one. Spawn movie finds new writer with Joker, Captain America 4 scribes, and they have the exclusive. And again, guys, if you are watching this via live or in the replay, there is a link down to this article in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. And it goes on to say that Blumhouse Spawn movie is getting a new jolt of creative energy with the film based on Todd McFarlane's comic book character, adding a trio of writers. Jokers, Scott Silver's Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Malcolm Spellman, and Rising Squad, Matt Mixon, are teaming up on a new script for the feature, which has been in development at Blumhouse since 2007. Jamie Foxx, yes, I'm a big fan, remains attached to the star as the anti-hero who was first introduced in the comics in 1992 with McFarlane among the film's producers. McFarlane had been on the director's chair and wrote a previous draft of the script, but the comic book writer and the artist acknowledges he may not be the right person to direct, particularly now that some of the highest profile writers in the comic book movie space are involved. And guys, I could not agree with that more myself. Now, I am a big fan of Spawn. Actually, let me stop lying. I'm not a big fan of Spawn. I'm a fan of Spawn. When I was in elementary, junior high, there was a childhood friend of mine. What was his name? Marcus. And his father was a really big Spawn fan. And I remember us watching the animated either movie or HBO series, and it was just a hard R. Black dude. It's just like I ain't never seen nothing like this before. These type of powers. It wasn't like the Fantastic Four, Blade, or X-Men or anything like this. This was just ridiculously violent. And I was intrigued by it. Now, I wasn't just drawn in, but I remember it being put on my radar at that time. And of course, we had the 1997 movie, which was not a good movie at all. It got 17% on Rotten Tomatoes, 36% audience score. It did not make no money either. I mean, goodness gracious, the budget was 40 million. Worldwide, it made 87 million. And of course, this is the film that we're talking about with that star Michael Jai White. But this gentleman right here is Malcolm Spellman. He was the writer on The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, one of the Disney Plus shows that I did happen to enjoy. And a lot of people didn't, in the crew and just out there in the world. But I enjoyed Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It wasn't perfect, but he's also going to be attached to the new Captain America 4 New World Order. So that does get me excited. Now, this new cat, Matt, what is his name? Matt Mixon. He's new. Never heard of him before. But if we scroll down just a little bit here, Mixon came up in the world of documentaries, and him, the 2017 music doc Yesterday Was Everything, about the hardcore band Misery Signals reuniting 10 years after their debut album. The writer is rep by manager Hella High Water. And then it just kind of goes on to talk about the Spine comic and adaptation right there. But if we got an A-list actor, an A-list producer, A-list writers, then you do want to shoot for A-list directors, A-list cinematographers. McFarlane tells the Hollywood Reporter. The answer is, of course, let's keep the momentum going. So as I was just speaking on, besides I was talking about how bad the 97 movie came out, Seth MacFarlane is the originator of Spawn. If I'm incorrect, correct me if I'm wrong, please. But he's not like a filmmaker. And he's been trying to have creative control over this whole production since Jump. And a lot of people was like, okay, man, I feel you. But look, you can do what you want to do. But yeah, if you pay for it, we flipping the bill over here. We paying for it. If we paying for it, we get to do what we want to do with our money. Completely understand. And there's always been a disconnect there. Jamie Foxx, like we said, is attached. But I do agree that this is a great idea. Here we go right here. This is a great idea to get A-list talent to be behind the director's chair and the cinematographers and the writers, like they said. So I am happy that this is still in development. I am happy that Jamie Foxx is still attached, and so as well as Seth MacFarlane. But I am proud that they're getting A-list talent behind the scenes to put this together, because I don't want this to fail. I don't think anybody else out there wants this to fail either. Spellman notes that Spawn holds a special place for him. I grew, and actually before we let me show you Spellman. This is Spellman, Malcolm Spellman, the brother, and Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Bel Air producer. Let's just look at his filmography real quick. Producer on Bel Air, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, hip hop undercover. So he into some black stuff, comic book stuff too. Captain America: New World Order, Bel Air, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Empire. And I was lucky enough to interview on my channel. I was. So if you want to go check that out, there's an interview on my channel. You can go look at that. But let's get into his commentary on this Spawn. I grew up in Berkeley, which is a comic book city. Todd McFarlane Spawn's character was always one of my favorites. A black superhero that was no bullshit. He was cool and dealt with modern issues, says Spellman in a statement. Myself, Matt Mixon, and Scott Silver are pledged to honoring what Todd started and what Spawn is, and at core delivering something that's relevant and edgy and unlike any other superhero movie out there. That's what's up right there. I mean, I love to hear it. I love to hear it. You know, it sounds good to me. Like Dancy said, long development. So you guys just sound off in that comment section, sound off in the chat. Let me know how you are feeling about this, because I am very, very curious, because I do want this to pop off and be good, you know, because I am a fan, slight fan of this property. Todd McFarlane has been trying to get this new film popping since the 90s. That is very, very true, D Stizzle. Hopefully, you know, he can do it right now since he has new writers. Zia Latricia out 17%. That's for that 97 movie. Kyla K, I like the 97 Spawn movie. I mean, it's a guilty pleasure for me. It is a guilty pleasure for me. AMBW channel, what's going on? I love Falcon and the Winter Soldier. If the same team for that is behind Cal 4, I'm all in. That's what's up. Plot thick. Blumhouse has been missing the mark lately. Spawn, what is that? IDTS? I don't think so. Is that what that means? Let me know. This is I read the comic, seen the film in theaters. Wasn't that good, but the HBO series is good. That's true. What's going on, Tamika? What's going on? Hey, thank you for being here. Y'all thumbs up. Let's see here. Frantic World. I hope we get the Spawn movie soon and not too late. I agree. Zia Latrice, I'm optimistic. I hope it's good. Thank you for being optimistic. I hope it's good too. AMBW channel, 30 years from now, Todd McFarlane's corpse will be pre-recorded message saying the movie is still in development. That's funny. I could actually see that happening. I hope not, but that's funny. Thank you for that, AMBW channel. Eric Shaw, what up, man? What's going on? And let me make sure I got all of these comments. So yeah, I think I did. But yeah, guys, whether you're watching this via live or on the replay, let me know what you think about this, that they're still in development. Jamie Foxx still involved, and we got 3 new writers attached to this. So, you know, hopefully this thing can pan out and be a raving success, because I know that's what we all want. I know it. And we are going to speak all of this into existence.